planet Beerus. After Goku has saved Daishinkan's life and washed him to the planet of destruction, Lord Whis tries to heal his injuries. Whis touches his staff to the ground and creates an aura that surrounds him so that he can try to heal him. However, Whis shows some concern. With a tense look plastered to his face, he then starts to say,
Mr. Beerus, Mr. Goku, I can't guarantee that Mr. Daishinkan will make it all alive. The injuries are very serious. Not even my powers have been enough to make him heal or manage to wake him up. If only he managed to wake up, he could tell us what happened. But in the state he's in, it would be a miracle if that happens. With these wounds, he would hardly be able to survive.
Goku then speaks to Beerus.
Mr. Beerus, how could this happen? I arrived too late. You could have died.
Then Beerus responds, Goku, if you hadn't arrived, he would have died for sure. But now it's just a case of hoping he'll be fine. Silence takes over the entire environment. The looks of concern and apprehension stand out on everyone's faces. Goku looks unseriously, feeling guilty for not arriving earlier to try to save the High Priest. At this moment, Goku looks around. Looking the other way, he lowers his head and begins to reflect. Then it is possible to hear someone coughing.
Goku. How it managed to find myself,
says Daishinkan. Goku looks and startled and quickly looks towards him. After being startled, Goku feels extremely relieved. And then he screams,
Ah! Sir Whis is waking up! He did it! We can already celebrate. He will be fine! Let's go, quickly!
At this time, Whis responds,
You stupid. Just calm down a little bit. He hasn't recovered yet. He's just waking up. But it still takes a lot of risks. He must be patient now and just watch.
The High Priest begins to recover, and thanks to the power of Whis, his injuries begins to heal quickly and regenerate some wounds he had already obtained in battle. He starts to get up. He observes everything around him and notices that he is on a planet of destruction. And at this moment, he puts his hand on his own head, takes a deep breath, and says in low voice,
What is happening? How did I get here?
Whis walks over and says,
Stay calm. Goku rescued you, and although your wounds were pretty serious at the time, I now believe you're already healing.
Daishinkan looks scared, and as if he wants to say something, he tries to touch his hand and Whis. Whis then tells Beerus and Goku,
Pay attention to what my father is about to say. He probably has something of extreme importance to talk about.
And at this moment, the High Priest begins to speak.
Goku, you really are powerful. Your powers increased exponentially. However, Dark Goku is a dangerous monster too. He jeopardizes all universes.
At that time, Daishinkan explains what had happened to him during your battle, and explains that he notices something different about Dark Goku. Then he goes on to say,
I really thought I could beat him, but I've never seen this kind of thing before. His powers and strength increased absurdly overnight. That dark aura and the terror that took over everything. I cannot believe it.
Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Let's go straight to what matters.
But he's no longer a normal being. The evil has completely taken over him. I tried to confront him, and now I'm here being a burden to you. A few years ago, maybe I would have won. But now, I believe there's no one who can defeat him now. Not even you, Goku. Not even you using your omni powers.
At that time, Goku realizes how worried Daishinkan is, so he speaks.
Come down, Sir Daishinkan.
We will bring peace to this reality. The planet of destruction suddenly begins to shake. An evil aura begins to take over everything. A dark and gloomy light covers the entire planet, and the environment begins to look different. Goku looks from side to side, trying to feel if he can locate any key, but he doesn't feel anything. And in a matter of seconds, the sky begins to divide. A gigantic crack appears above them all. And at this moment, some silhouettes appear. Goku, Beerus, and Whis prepare so they can fight. The high priest looks on seriously, trying to understand what's going on. The sky is dark. Lightning starts to fall, and some thunder starts to create a deafening sound. Beerus watches and the sweat starts to trickle down his face. Whis says, "Do not get distracted. It's going to start at any moment." And then an evil laugh erupts from within the crack that had been created in the sky. "You worms! You even imagined that you would be able to escape from us," it says Dark Vegeta. And the crack breaks apart, creating a gigantic black rift. Dark Vegeta, Gohan Dark, and Piccolo emerge from inside the hole. The evil versions of the Z Warriors had been sent by Son Goku Dark to find the High Priest and Goku who had escaped. And now, in this instant, they were spotted and something terrible was about to happen. Goku prepares for combat. Beerus raises his ki and gets into attack position. Whis swings his staff back and forth and watches as if he's ready for a fight. At this moment, the evil Vegeta quickly flies towards them, and without saying anything, he simply starts to attack. An impressive exchange of attacks begins. Vegeta is so powerful that not even Whis is able to stop him. The evil versions of the warriors has their powers increased hundreds of times and are fueled by infinite energy from Dark Goku's evil interior. So their powers didn't increase, just increase even more. Dark Vegeta starts delivering countless kicks to Whis, who uses his speed to dodge and then hits the staff in Dark Vegeta's belly. But Dark Vegeta holds the staff in his hand and spins, thus throwing Whis away. As the fight took place in the distance, Dark Gohan transforms and raises his evil power and attacks Beerus and Goku, shooting hundreds of ki spheres towards them. Goku holds the High Priest and flies from side to side, trying to avoid the attacks. At this moment, Goku looks at Beerus and screams, "Mr. Beerus, I'll be right back! I'll take Daishinkan to a safe place! Hold tight!" Goku teleports with the Daishinkan. Beerus goes on top of Dark Gohan and Piccolo and starts hitting the two. They exchange extremely violent and powerful blows. Flying back and forth, ki blasts and explosions are happening everywhere. The battle is taking on absurd proportions, and Dark Vegeta manages to surprise Whis by hitting him and throwing him towards the ground. A huge explosion happens in a cloud of smoke. Vegeta spreads its arm and screams fiercely. He gathers an absurd amount of ki. A black aura with some rays coming out of it and emanated from each hand is created an energy sphere, and an absurd power appears. He screams, "Radiance, Final!" And he fires enough power to pulverize the entire planet of destruction. That dense and destructive energy and just overwhelming. Whis and Beerus are in attack range and will likely be taken out with this powerful power. However, suddenly the light starts to dissipate. An intense glow appears, and when he concentrates and stares at Vegeta, he sees Goku in his omni form, who with just a wave of his hand can undo Vegeta's powerful attack. What a surprise! Seeing Goku in this impressive form, Dark Vegeta is serious and screams, "You damn worm!" He raises his ki even higher and continues to get more and more powerful. Dark Gohan and Dark Piccolo approach him, and the three are flying over the place where Goku is. And at this moment, Dark Gohan says, "This guy never ceases to amaze us, Vegeta." Piccolo watches and says nothing. Dark Vegeta then starts to say, "This time we will finish you off, and I hope you suffer before you die." Goku watches. He looks at them and says, "I won't let you keep destroying everything. I will stop you, here and now." The three corrupted warriors fly towards Goku, who dashes towards him. And a gigantic collision happens, creating an explosion of a gigantic proportion. To be continued. Will Goku Omni be able to defeat the evil versions of Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan? Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive at exposing in your comments so that we can enter into the crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.